Right, now that we've realigned our challenge for this, if you haven't seen this, you need to check me on Twitter. You need to go find DC Wrestle on there. Links in the description if you want to go and check me out. Since I've done some recording for this one, obviously with FM21 coming out, I think that might be the last time I say it. It probably won't. I've realigned the challenge in this to ensure that we simply just win the Copa Libertadores. I'm going to show you one of those games now. Hello guys, David here and welcome back to episode number 51 of Going Intercontinental here with Newell's Old Boys. In this episode we are going to be doing a game in the Copa Libertadores. We're in the group stages and we're going to be playing Deportivo Táchira away from home in Group H. Since you were last with us, we played the game against Gimnasia in the league. We won 1-0 with a Bottlemore goal and we played the Supercopa Argentina against River, which of course, as you will know, we won on penalties, so we won another trophy. We are an icon of Newell's now, and as you can see since then, we have been scintillating in both club and league form. We drew against San Lorenzo, that was annoying. We went 2-0 down, I guess, so yes, move swiftly on from that. Followed it up with a wonderful 3-0 victory against Estudiantes with Agustin Diaz getting on the score sheet twice. Atletico Tucumán we then beat 2-0. We then followed that up with a win against Vasco da Gama, or da Gama, however you pronounce it, 2-0 at home. They are the big team in our group as compared to us, so it's good that we got an early win against them. Ricardo Graça scoring a penalty against his former club, and as you can see, a familiar face back on the pitch and back on the score sheet as well. He scored 11 minutes into his return to first team football for Newell's, which is wonderful stuff. Follow that up, big 3-1 victory against Vélez. We went 3-0 up, and that was really good because that put us 6 points clear at that point in the league. Beat Universidad de Chile 6-0. Again, they were favourites against us, but we just turned them over. As you can see, we were 5-0 up inside the first half, which was ridiculous. Independiente draw, that was a shame. We conceded towards the end. We really should have won that game, but not to worry. Beat Deportivo Táchira at home, drew to Godoy Cruz, and then won in the Rosario Classico due to a brace from Brian Aguirre just before this game. League-wise, we're top. We're 3 points clear of River Plate. We're 7 points clear of Vélez, so realistically, River are probably the ones who are most close to challenging us at this stage. But hopefully we can continue that. We are currently on what I believe is a 22 game unbeaten run. It is here somewhere. Let me just find it. 23 games unbeaten. So we are unbeaten since we played Argentinos Juniors on the 15th of September, which is absolutely ridiculous. I'm sure you'd agree. But anyway, I'm going to go into the game now. Now, quick heads up before we go too far into this. I've heard a lot of people doing similar sorts of things. I'm going to do it myself just because of time and because of the kind of the cycle of FM20 starting to run down a little bit. I'm going to reduce the Newell's episodes down to one game, as I'm doing with the Whites on the Rise series of leads as well, just to give you guys something a bit shorter to catch up on, and gives me a bit more time to focus on other stuff and preparing for FM21 and general day-to-day life as well, because I've got to do that at the end of the day. So let's show you the team we're going to put up against Deportivo Táchira today. It's going to be Batalla in goal. No, it's not. It shouldn't be that. It should be Taborda in goal because he's currently my continental goalkeeper, just to give him a bit of a chance to get used to being in the squad. It's going to be a back four of Ferroni, Graça, Machuca and Arrieta, who is becoming a really tidy right back now. Nora and Estevez in the middle of the park, Aguirre, Bottomore and Batitsuta in support of Diaz up top. Diaz is a bit disappointing, to be honest. If I was to say I'd regret him as a signing, I'd say that's probably harsh, but I'd also say in a point that's actually kind of true as well. He's not scoring as many as I would like him to. I think it's his finishing. He's got 9 finishing. I've got him on some individual training to improve that, but nothing much is really happening at the moment, which is a bit disappointing. So I'm conscious of that. It's obviously something we need to keep an eye out for. Hopefully, though, he can get a couple of goals in this game and he can be back on track soon. He does like to score more than one goal a game if he does, it seems, because most of the times he has scored, he's scored a couple of goals, which is, I suppose, a win if we can get him on the score sheet. But he does take a lot of chances to score a goal, which is less than ideal. The reason why I wanted to show you guys this game is because I'm fairly certain if we win this game, we go through to the next round. In fact, I think even if we draw this one, we'll go through to the next round. So I just thought it'd be nice to show you that one, just so you can see confirmation that we go through. But anyway, Estevez on the ball out to Aguirre. Wonderful pass that is. Oh, actually, worth noting, Estevez is here for us. As Diaz gets the goal, I'll come back to what I was going to say about him in a minute. He knows the cameras are on him, and Agustin Diaz has scored his 5th goal of the season. It's a wonderful ball in from Brian Aguirre. We have missed him massively, I've got to say, and that is a tidy finish from Agustin Diaz. Gets in front of his man at the near post and just smacks the thing in. Awesome. As I was saying, yeah, we have re-signed Alejo Estevez for another year on loan, which is good. Just as Graffa has a chance to go straight at the keeper. So we've had a good bit of retention so far, which is good. Bottomore being the furthest person back is not something I've seen many times. And speaking of Bottomore, he is absolutely ridiculous at the moment. He is arguably the best player I've seen at Newell since anyone we've had in this team. I'm not even gonna hide that fact for only he's injured. That's less than ideal. We do have a slightly unsharp or unfit Claudio Bravo who can replace him, though hopefully that's not too serious. I don't know what that is. Potential lower leg injury. It's a little bit of a worry. Hopefully he'll be okay. But yeah, this is quite a comfortable run through this group, to be honest. As you can see, we're on 12 points, Vasco on 9, the other teams on 3 and 0 respectively. So it's looking all right at the moment. Batitsuta on the ball, plays an interesting ball out to Aguirre, who gets past his man, as we've seen him do many times, and the save and smacks it into the top right bin. What a finish that is. Brian Aguirre, take a bow, son. Look at this. It looked like a really strange ball to begin with. I wasn't entirely sure why Batitsuta did it, but Aguirre rounds his man like he's not even there. Gets way too much space afforded to him into the box and just smacks it into the corner, and it's 2-0. Well, happy days. Another highlight now. Batitsuta on the ball, plays it to Estevez. Tries to get it to Nora, but Pepe Soda picks up the ball. That's an interesting name. And it's Teixeira on the ball. I've argued, played a nice little bit of interplay there to get forwards, but Bravo's nicked the ball off of them and had passed it forward to Aguirre, who plays a wonderful ball forward to Diaz. One thing he is quick, and he's taken a shot, but the keeper's tipped it over the bar. And it's going to be a Nora corner. Ball into the near post, but Moreira for Teixeira does manage to get rid of it. So nothing coming from that. But it's not the worst start to the game we'll ever have. Nora with the ball from the throw-in now. Plays it back to Bravo, who took that throw. Plays a ball to Arrieta at the back post. Oh, he caught that like something good. And it looked like it just came off the crossbar, which is a shame. But wow, that could have gone anywhere. I think if it had gone in, it probably would have taken the net off by the looks of the speed it came in. And at half-time, it's 2-0, which is good. So let's have a look just to see what's going on. Boca are absolutely spanking Bolivar in their game. I'm going to tell them not to drop their confidence, drop their focus. So another corner from Nora now. Hopefully we can get one on ahead this time. We can't, but Machuca is going to pick it up, plays it back to Nora, who plays a ball to Aguirre on the other side of the post, who plays it to Batitsuta, takes a shot, and the Newell's legend love child that is Marcelo Batitsuta gets his 4th goal of the season. I did a tweet earlier today on recording this of all of our Name in the Game channel members officially closing off the fact that we're not going to have any more of them for FM20. If that's something you're interested in, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and make sure you drop me a message on Twitter. Most likely is going to be the best platform, and I will consider you for when we come and get any new youth intakes on any new series that we do come FM21. The only caveat to that is we need to make sure we get good players, and as I'm doing a road to glory with Salisbury City, probably not going to happen, so you might have to wait a while. Anyway, Arrieta with the ball in, goes all the way through. Low ball, Aguirre plays it back to Bravo, to Estevez, to Nora now, plays a ball out to Batitsuta, knocks it down to Diaz, and that is a very tidy finish. What a wonderfully worked goal. I mean, you can see them all going together. I'm pretty sure all of those lot who've just gone and huddled there are the ones who got who actually had a part in the goal. Look at this, Batitsuta, ball down, Diaz is there. I told you, he's like a London bus, that boy. He doesn't score very often, but when he does, he's probably going to score a couple. And that is lovely, lovely, lovely. Bravo with a throw in now. Gire, this will be his last action, I think, because he is looking a little bit tired. Wonderful ball to Bravo. He's going to give it back to Aguirre. Plays the ball across to Batitsuta. Just tips it over the bar. And that's going to be Aguirre's last action. He's played very well indeed. Unfortunately, I don't have the left winger I was hoping to bring on the bench, but Alanzinho is a perfect alternative. The left winger I'm thinking of, I'll try and remember to introduce you to at the end of this game, because he's looking like a decent prospect. Bottomore on the ball has been surprisingly quiet, really, considering what I said before. Diaz nearly gets onto it this time though, and it's a hat-trick for Agustin Diaz. Happy days. What a wonderful moment that'll be for that man. It's his first hat-trick for Newell's, hopefully the first of many, and he's certainly starting to pay back that £5 million price tag. Just picks it up. It's a bit sloppy from Teixeira in the penalty area, but we'll take it as it comes. Estevez now on the ball, plays the ball in, cleared away. Nora plays it back to Estevez again. Bottomore on the ball now, plays the ball forwards. Arrieta on the right hand side. Plays the ball over to Bottomore this time. Doesn't manage to get it in. I've done too much of firing him up over the last couple of hours whilst I've been playing some of these offline games. And he clearly heard, and he clearly doesn't fancy it anymore, does he? I'm not going to make any more changes yet because I've just remembered that Ferroni's off as well. I do want to bring on probably Federico Velasquez in the centre of the park because we are lacking a little bit in terms of depth in the centre mid at the moment, which is a bit odd. Not something I'd expected. Ball in, Alanzinho nearly gets on the end of it. Wonderful ball in from Arrieta there. We're just making chances like they're going out of fashion. Grather on the ball now. Nora back to Bravo, and this is just really lovely play to watch. I love it when they're in this kind of form. Alanzinho on the ball now, running forwards. Diaz, fourth goal. How on earth has he managed this? Give that man a medal. 4 goals in one game away from home. I think he's found his form, boys and girls. Lovely stuff. Wonderful pass through by Alanzinho, arguably a little bit too strong, but Diaz has got on the end of it as he has done on every other occasion so far in this game, and it's 6-0. Bottomore on the ball now. I'm getting tired of this. Alanzinho nearly. Batitsuta drops 2. He tries to take a shot, doesn't manage to get anywhere, and it's a chance for Teixeira to break. If they get their goal, I'm going to be very, very annoyed because they don't deserve anything out of this game on the balance of play. We've had 25 shots, 12 of which have been on target, 6 of which have gone in. Gratho with a commanding header away, and it drops to Bottomore, who's running forwards now, plays it forward to Diaz, looking for his 5th, takes a chance. Oh, I think he's looking for the back pages of the newspapers there. Arguably, he's already got them. A final change then. Let's bring off the tiring Estevez, who's really managed to be a commanding presence in the midfield today. And we'll bring on Abel Velasquez, not Federico. I think it might be a real play, I can't remember. But he's been a very good look. He is a very good looking prospect for the club. 2.5 star potential at the moment. Potential of, I think it's 4.5 stars. Don't think it's 5, but very good looking potential player. Just trying to get him bedded into the squad as games continue on, and it looks like it's going to finish 6-0. That doesn't sound too bad, does it? Oh, one more highlight, it seems. Nora with the penalty of the cross in. Drops to Bottomore, Batitsuta. I thought he would shoot there, but it goes back to Nora, to Bottomore now, to Nora again. Playing it between them. Ball left across to the back post. I'm saying that as if we need a goal. I mean, a 7th would be nice. I'm sure you'll agree. Arrieta on the ball now, running forwards, marauding forwards like the wing back he is. Plays it to Nora, drops it down to Bottomore. Wonderful ball out to find Bravo. An acres of space. Who runs forward and whips the ball into Batitsuta at the back post. And it's 5 for the season for Batitsuta. It's 2 on the night. It's 7-0. I'm not going to lie. I thought this game might be easy. I didn't think we'd put 7 past them. That is pretty good. And I mean, what a header that is. He's just put it back where it came from. The goalkeeper's had enough. He's got a rating of 5.8. He's had an absolute shocker. And it finishes 7-0. Agustin Diaz picks up 4 for his troubles. That's not bad, is it? That's not bad. let me just go and quickly introduce you to that player I was talking to you about. I think that will mean we do indeed qualify for the second round. Lionel Ferroni's out for 3 weeks, which is less than ideal, but we have got some options there. Let's go give Diaz a pat on the head for that as well. As you can see, he's playing really well and he's scoring lots of goals. He's got 8 in 15. He just doesn't really seem to offer a huge amount, and that finishing is just such a disappointment. But I should have looked at that before I signed him, shouldn't I? The player I wanted to introduce you to, I don't think he's in the squad, which is why you couldn't see him. Where is he? Ignacio Mancia. Is it him? It is, yeah. He's our left winger. As you can see, he looks a decent prospect. He's 4-star potential now, which is a bit of a shame. Good dribbler, decent first touch on him. Looks like a tiny little player there. Other ones to note: Nicolas Miranda, looking like a very decent potential wing back here. Does need to improve before he gets a chance in the first team squad, I would suggest. But yeah, I mean, what we don't have now, we're going to have going forwards. I think we've got plenty of options going forwards as well. We actually have an average squad for our reserve squad. It's not the best in the world, as you can see. Best player is Taborda, who's actually only available for the reserve, so not going to count him. Comas out on loan. Lucas Rodriguez is not going to play for the club much longer. I'd argue probably the most impressive looking talent is going to be Rodolfo Fedejuto in the reserves. And you're probably looking at Schultz as a centre half, but to be honest, doesn't really look like a centre half to me. He's missing quite a lot of key points. He's not a good header of the ball, despite being 6'5". It doesn't look very good to me. And I mean, yeah, he could probably be a ball-winning defender, ball-playing defender if he tried, but I don't know. He doesn't seem to have the quality that it suggests he does. Basically, what I'm saying. But anyway, guys, I've rambled on for long enough. In the next episode, it will hopefully be the game that we win the title. That's the plan. I don't know when that will be. I might have to record a couple and hope that we win them and see what happens from there. If you enjoyed this one, if you can leave a like on the video, that'd be much appreciated. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell notification so that you know when all the new videos come out as well. And as always, let me know your thoughts in the comments. But that's all from me, guys. My name's been David. I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks very much.